and screen sizes. How can you ensure your website looks great on every device? Introducing Responsive Website Design. Upgrade to responsive website design today, and give your customers the best online experience possible. With responsive design, your website automatically adjusts to the screen size of the device it's being viewed on. No more zooming in and out, or scrolling left and right. Your website will always look great, no matter the device. Get a free consultation. Contact us today at Mainstream Digicom.
I tried 3 different e-commerce platforms and none of them were working for me. And this is why I switched to Shopify. When I
need an efficient web design strategy, search engine optimization, paid search engine marketing, or even social media marketing services. At JavaLogic, we make your website work for you by getting dream customers who are asking for your services. We'll find the best keyword combinations for your business so you can rank higher in the search engines when potential customers are ready to buy. We'll create and optimize your current website so that it is beautiful, easy to navigate. So when your dream customers visit, they'll want to come back again and again.
Peace, I'm Pharaoh Freeman, founder and director of the OFC. We're also known as the One Full Circle Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network, founded October 2011. I'm honored for this opportunity to introduce you all to the OFC, but more importantly, I'm excited for what this OFC BNI collaboration will economically do for your business, your family, and our community. The OFC is dedicated to bridging the gap between the French and the English-speaking melanated community, and to empowering the community by providing culturally adapted resources and support. But the power of the OFC is in our network. We serve a community of over 16,000 members. Our members consist of entrepreneurs and business owners, as well as individuals and families. All members are committed to supporting each other in order to create a solid economic foundation for ourselves and our future generations. Within the OFC, we understand that by supporting your business, your company will expand and will eventually create employment opportunities for our youth. Our model is simple. Members come to us for products and services, and we refer them to you. At the end of the day, we may have amazing products and services, but we need access to clients willing to spend money in our businesses in order for us to thrive. This collaboration is doing exactly that and more. Being accepted as a member of an OFC BNI chapter means that you will benefit from the powerful business-to-business networking and coaching from BNI, in addition to the constant flow of clients and support from the OFC. Like BNI says, we are stronger together. But don't take my word for it. Get involved and experience the benefits for yourself. If this opportunity is right for you, let me be the first to welcome you to the OFC community and to the BNI family. To get started with the OFC, simply sign up at ofccommunity.com. Our member success representatives are ready to be at your service. In the meantime, please remember to think of us first for all your community and business needs. Thank you again for your time and enjoy the rest of the presentation.
There are some principles.
Oh, hold on, gotta stop this in the background. Blessed rising, everybody. Blessed Melanated Rising. I hope you guys are having an exceptional evening. You've had an awesome Tuesday. So those who are in the position, if you can turn on your cameras, it would be awesome to see you. I am Pharaoh Freeman, as you guys seen, founder and director of the OFC. And welcome to another OFC community and business team meeting. So first, just give you guys some context in terms of what we're doing, why we're here. So as you've seen in the clip, the OFC, we have a partnership with BNI. Is there, just by a show of hands, if you guys could put the emojis, is there anybody here who's familiar with BNI already? No? Okay, great. So I will break it down. So as you guys see, BNI is one of the largest business networks on the planet. We have a partnership with them to help our businesses to scale. When you join a BNI chapter, it is very business heavy. All right. For obvious reasons, it's a very rigid structure. They do scale. They are for businesses who are prepared to grow and to expand. And we are really excited to have that collaboration with them. The OFC community business team meetings are not that. What we do here is it's a similar structure to BNI, but it is open to individuals, students, professionals, organizations, as well as business owners that are in the development stage, as well as those who are ready to scale. And we are here to work together to support each other as a community so that your business can expand and grow. And those who do see an interest or who are interested in expanding and becoming BNI, we're here to help you become what we call BNI ready. So that's why we have these meetings. So what to expect for this evening? So first off, you guys, those who were able to join a bit earlier, you hear we're listening to an audiobook. We're listening to the Atomic Habits. We listen to that in order to just help to build ourselves so that we can just scale as individuals, as business owners. And then if we have time, we'll listen to a motivational audio. Today, I thought it was exceptional. Again, everything's about just how we see ourselves and the energy that we put behind it, but it's our self-image. How you see yourself will shape and morph your reality. So it's usually the first half hour of every community business meeting we'll spend just uplifting ourselves, like in that sense. Then we start our meeting and we do a round table. The round table is where we each have an opportunity to introduce ourselves, who we are, what we do. If we're in business, what is our business about? What challenges that we're having as an entrepreneur or as an individual. And now that part is huge. So I want to remind you guys, when you are doing your roundtable, just, remember to let us know what are some of the challenges. And as a community, as a collective, we're here to support each other. Now, again, this is a little bit different than a conventional networking session because you're welcome to be here as a guest. You do not have to speak. You're welcome to be as a spectator, just participating, just to know what's going on within the community, and you are very welcome to do so. Obviously, we do encourage that you do participate and share, because the purpose of the OFC is to build community, is to build bonds, is for people to get to know each other. As I say that, if you guys could please just take a quick moment just to put your contact information in the chat. It does, one, help us to keep track of who participated, and you're here to network. So if there's an opportunity for you to connect with other brothers and sisters within the community, then we encourage that you do so. All right, keeping it moving. So after we do our round table and and everybody has an opportunity to speak, then we would have a feature. So where we have a topic of the day, or we have a featured guest that will come and present. Sometimes it's the business owners from within the community. Sometimes it's myself. I'll come with different updates or things that are happening within the community for us to discuss. It becomes like just a topic of discussion that we could all build on. Today, I am the actual feature, and we're going to be talking about our focus groups that we're developing, what those are about, and how they are going to be empowering us as members of the community. I'm really excited for that, so I'm looking forward to that part of the meeting. And then as we close up, after we're done, as we finish with the feature, then we just kind of will reflect a little bit on the audio that we listened to today. We'll reflect a little bit on the audio, the motivation, the audio book, and then we close up. Now, there's some quick housekeeping. Each person usually has about 1.5 to 2 minutes to present themselves. We like to help each other with our what we call elevator pitches. So just to help each other to refine our pitches, so that you can introduce yourself within a quick nutshell. This is who you are. This is what you do. So we do encourage that you get your presentation out in 2 minutes. Now we're a smaller group, so we're okay. But when the group is larger, because it varies, sometimes we have on average, well, we usually have on average 15 to 25 participants that come up to the community and business team meetings. Now, what is cool is that this is our second meeting of the day. We have an AM meeting that is at 7 a.m. Eastern time, and that is 5 a.m. Mountain time. And that is, again, for those who are better in the morning. And then we have these night sessions. And you are welcome to participate in either or. These sessions are for members of the OFC. So we do encourage you guys to participate, to become a member of the OFC. I will talk about it a little bit after in terms of what it takes to be able to join the OFC and what the OFC is about. But again, we are a support network, and it's important that you guys understand we are the Melanated Community Network. So what does that mean? Everybody has melanin, so we are an inclusive network. So it is welcome to white, black, brown, yellow, whatever the case, white. You are welcome. Did I say white twice? Anyway, you guys get the point. So the point is, everybody's welcome to be a member of the OFC. We are very inclusive, and the goal is to build together as a people. But it is also important to understand that we are here to create safe spaces for the Black community. So we do have programs that are exclusive to the Black members of the community. We have different initiatives, like we have a men's group, a women's group, particularly different activities and stuff, again, because the goal is to create safe spaces for the Black community. And anybody who joins the OFC, they understand that and they support that and encourage that. So that is an awesome thing. So I think I've gone through my round table, reminding you guys of what the OFC is. When it's my turn, I'll let you guys know a little bit more about the OFC and how you can get involved if you so wish. And I'm here to answer any questions. So let's dive in. So again, those who are in the position to do so, if you could turn on your cameras, would be awesome. So then we could see each other and we could build. Those who are here as guests, again, you are welcome. Glad to have you guys here, and existing OFC members, we appreciate you and thank you for always being here and supporting the community. Alrighty, so let's dive in. As I'm seeing on my screen, Peace Queen Tasha, how are you doing?
Yeah. Hi, I'm well. How are you? I
I'm
started
great.
talking before I unmuted.
Okay, no stress. So I am great. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So
My
the
pleasure.
floor is
Thanks for having me again.
no problem, no problem at all. Says yes, so you can go ahead, you can introduce yourself. Oh, wait, one thing I forgot to say. Sorry for cutting you. These sessions, as you guys see, are recorded, and we do that so that if there's anybody who is checking and who wants to follow up on, let's say they missed a session and they want to see what they missed, they're welcome to watch it on YouTube. So when you are introducing yourself, remember to share your contact information. So not just put it in the chat, but please do put it in the chat. But not just put it in the chat. Also say it out loud. So then those who do not have access to the chat, they'll be able to connect with you after the fact as well. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
All right. Thank you. My name is Tashana Williams. I am the CEO and co-founder of Orchid Black & Company, Incorporated. We are a specialized company that offers strategic services to small businesses, startups. My services include operations, general business consulting, and mentorship, business development and marketing, as well as customized services to suit each specific business's needs. We are the premier one-stop shop for entrepreneurs to get the proper support they need and ensure their continued growth and success. And you can contact me. I'm still building my website, but you can contact me at tashana@orchidblackco.com. And my phone number is 416-890-3469.
See, I just did it as well. I just started talking and I did not take myself on mute. Yes, so that is awesome and welcome and glad to have you here. And matter of fact, I think I have a client for you. We have a sister who has a company. Let me explain it properly. So she offers medical support to people. So now, and what does that mean is that she is a person that, let's say you have to go to the doctor, you need to know what to prepare, what to ask, or whatever be the case. So she preps people and gets them ready. She offers a bunch of different materials and stuff like that as well. She's new to the OFC actually, and she's giving herself 6 months to get her business going. Well, she's been running for some time now. I think she said like 3 years, but she's giving herself 6 more months. So she came to the OFC. She needs help. And actually I had you in mind, so that is great, and I'm glad that you're here. So she is and she also sells candles, also healing candles, so it kind of goes together. All right, so that is something that we will connect. Anyways, you and we have been chatting, so we will connect after the fact, and it'll be my pleasure to share the information with you.
Great. Sounds
cool,
good.
guys.
You.
This is what we are here for. Next up, Brother Darren.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Darren.
I'm not gonna turn on my camera tonight because I'm not in the place where to turn it on.
No stress.
But definitely, my name is my name is Darren. I'm a travel agent with Vasco Travel. Definitely.
Oh, you just went on mute.
If you're looking to book travel and trips, you could definitely contact me. My email is darren@voyagevasco.com. Also, my phone number, 514-298-8571. Definitely, as travel consultants, we work together with you to try to find the best solution, deals, flights, and prices. It helps to take the stress out of you doing it yourself. So working with a travel agents definitely saves you time and headache and stress. Also want to let you know, Jam and Jerk Restaurant. Jam and Jerk Restaurant definitely specializes. The specialty is jerk chicken. If you're a member of the OFC and you come to Jam and Jerk as a first timer, you'll definitely get a surprise. First timers always leave with a surprise.
Nice.
So definitely come to Jam and Jerk, check it out. If you know you're going to be in the area, I do advise to call ahead. We'll save you a plate. We also do catering. If we want to do the catering, so if there's events and stuff, let us know as early as possible, because definitely want to at least try to get it out there. And definitely, yeah. So you come to Jam and Jerk, you always definitely leave with something. And we do have the homemade drinks as well that we make, like Mobby, CMOS, and ginger beer.
Nice. Thank
And
you. Oh, go ahead.
and then we have a Fun Zone as well. Just remember, Fun Zone we have, if you're looking to do party for adults, groups, or mostly for the little ones, for your children, definitely come and check us out at Fun Zone. We'll work with you. We'll set your party date and set your party organized. Even if you want to have like a small event and stuff at Fun Zone, the setup is mostly for the kids, but definitely adults could have events there too and use the party rooms. There's 3 party rooms, there's washrooms, there's a kitchen. So you could even come and use the facilities. So it's not only for the kids, so adults can host their private parties as well.
Oh, Darren, that is exceptional. So, and I thank you, because I know you're plugging your brother's companies as well. So we're here for that. So that Darren does get a blight. Can you remember your brother's name again? It's my mind.
Dwayne.
Yes. So I always got to give a shout out to Dwayne because he's a great supporter in the community. We're glad to have him as a member of the OFC community. One thing I want to recommend, Darren, is between either you or Dwayne, if you guys are interested, I could connect you guys with our homeschooling network. They're always looking for venues to host events and different things like that. So that could be a good opportunity to invite the collective out to come to your space. And
Yes.
we also just recently connected with the homeschooling network. There's a sister Raquel who's a part of it. They're situated downtown Montreal. But it's like a bunch of parents that come through, so it'd be a good place just to connect with them, to network, maybe leave some brochures there. So if as parents are looking for different activities for their youth, that could be a good space for you guys as well.
Definitely.
All right, so just so remind me of that. If anything, a new cool thing that we're doing now, and matter of fact, Tasha, I'll remind you as well, or I'll tell you, put it in and anything we discussed, any support that you need, any referrals that that we mentioned that you're going to get, put it in the chat as a quick reminder. So remember to connect me with the person who does XYZ or whatever be the case, and because it also helps because we do have a very cool member services team. So after the sessions, they do go through all the chats to make note of all the attendance, but then they also make sure that everything we discuss here is actioned. So you guys do get your contact information, and it just makes your life that much easier. That's what we are here for as a community. All right. So again, thank you, Darren. Thank you for what you're doing. Brother Kevin. What is happening to my pen? Kevin, you with us? Or are you here as a guest? Let me see. Did you put something in the chat?
He might be with a client.
Okay.
He's in the field right now. So he
No
might be on a
problem.
client's. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate having you here. So I will plug it. Or you know what, Tasha, you can plug it for him if you want.
Plug what Kevin does?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kevin Williams. He is the owner and co-CEO of 403 Handyman, Airdrie, Calgary. I'm gonna he put his contact information, but I also assist with that business. And so that's a handyman company that services Airdrie, Calgary, and all of the surrounding areas. Kevin is not able to participate, but we're always looking to make more connections to build more business. We do B2B and we also do B2C. So that's Kevin and his contact information.
That's it. Yeah.
You can contact 403 Handyman at 403-960-0587. The email is info@403handyman.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So thank you for that.
And you'll probably talk to me.
Yes, exactly. That's a win-win. Awesome. Very, very cool. So, hey, peace, brother Jean. Nice having you. Bienvenue. So I'll introduce myself and then brother Jean, if you are interested, you're welcome to introduce yourself as well. Aussi, je vais le dire en français aussi parce qu'il y a un Africain ici. So guys, the OFC is a completely bilingual network because we do serve as a bridge between the French and the English-speaking melanated community. Fait que le réseau de OFC, on est complètement bilingue parce qu'on est à la service à la communauté anglophone et francophone mélanée. Fait que s'il vous plaît, gênez-vous pas, exprimez-vous dans la langue de votre choix. So please guys, feel comfortable to express yourself in the language of your choice. And if necessary, we will translate, no problem. All right, fait que si nécessaire, on va traduire, c'est pas de problème de tout. So juste pour introduire l'OFC vite. So as you guys hear, so the OFC, we have been around for 13 years. We serve a network of about a little bit more than 16,000 members and participants and subscribers. We're all over the world. We have members across Canada. As you guys can see, we have members from Quebec as well as Alberta. Sometimes we have our members from Atlanta on board. We have our members. Is that a question, Tasha, or are you just raising your hand like shout out to Alberta? Okay.
Sorry, I want to introduce the other half, but I'm waiting for you to finish.
Okay, cool. Yes. So now, so basically we have members just like I said, right across the globe who are here at your service. Some cool things about the OFC. First off, we have we have a holistic healing retreat and campground. So it's a space for members of the community to be able to unplug, to get to support to support your mental health, your spiritual health, your general well-being. We have that space, and it is for members of the community. Primarily, it is open to the public, but we prioritize our members because it is your space. So that's a cool thing. You could rent it for different activities, events, or even just for yourself. We have a cottage on there, a little tiny house, and you can rent those things out as well. So that's really cool. Right now, we have one in Quebec. We're in the process of working to set up one in Nova Scotia, Ontario, as well as Alberta. So that's going to be really fun. Other cool things that we have, so I had alluded to it or mentioned it a little bit before, we have member services. So member services is the support team for the community. So anything that you need, you call, you message, you text, you WhatsApp, member services will get it, and they are here at your service. They will help to direct you, they will help to plug you, they will help to make sure that your profiles are set up and different things like that. Again, and what's cool about our member services is that they are based in Ghana. So what that means is that we are financially supporting our brothers and sisters who are on the continent while they are supporting us who are here in North America. So that is really cool. Everything coming full circle, no pun intended. So that's real stuff. So other cool things, we have the OFC link. OFC Link, that is our community directory. You can check it out, ofclink.com, and that is where a lot of our businesses are located. You could search on there, you can connect, and you could build, and you're even able to communicate with each other through that platform. So that is really cool. And if you need help setting it up, that's what member service is there for. They will support you to make sure your profiles are properly set up, properly searchable, and different things like that. We also have our own radio show and podcast. So it airs on 90.3 FM here in Montreal, but it's also a podcast that's available on all platforms. So iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Just search OFC Empower Hour and you will find us. Subscribe, support. It's awesome. But again, the platform is for you all in terms of members of the community. So whenever you're ready, you want to come on, you want to promote yourself, you want people to know about your products, about your services, you're welcome to come on as a guest. We invite you. Like I said, the show is for you all. So we want you to take advantage of the platform and come on to be able to share and to promote. Yeah, hold on a second. My daughter's lurking in the background. Yes, love. Do you need something? Just take one of the books off your shelf in your room. Is that good? All right, cool. All right, real life here, guys. It's real life. All right, so and call your sister or your brother to help you read the book. All right, cool. All righty. So and I don't even know why she's still up. It's like almost 10 o'clock. Guys, give me one quick second. All right. I have other children in the house too. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Anyways, let's get back to the point. So yeah, so I was saying, so we have what was the last thing I just said? I spoke about member services. I spoke about the radio platform that I want you guys to take advantage of. Awesome. Okay, so now so that is the OFC, and that's some of the benefits that you have when you do join. We add you to our WhatsApp group. We have one of our WhatsApp groups has a little bit more than 200 members in it. It's private, exclusively for members. It's a space where you come in, you promote what you need. It's a community. You just plug in, hey, this is who I am, I'm looking for this. Does anybody have it? And we have members from all over the world. So you have people that will respond to you, give you different tips, different tricks. You could ask questions, you could promote your products, you could promote your services. That is what the platform is for. We also have a messenger group with a couple of thousand members. Same thing on Facebook. Again, it's just a platform. We create these spaces for you guys to be able to promote and get the visibility that you need. And OFC is open to individuals, businesses, as well as organizations. We have different levels of membership, different categories of memberships. To join the OFC, it's a very simple process to get started. First off, you just sign the community commitment. The community commitment really just explains that you see the value in coming together as a community and building together as a community to establish a solid foundation for a future generation. Anybody who shares that vision, who supports that or supports those values are welcome to join the community. And we're glad to have you and we're glad to be at your service. Obviously, we also ask that you provide good customer service, quality products, and even as a consumer, that you understand that you're here to support the businesses within the community, because that's what we're here for. We need to circulate currency for us to be able to build and to grow. So that is the OFC in a nutshell. I will make it a point. I will share the community commitment in the chat for those who are interested in more information. You can fill out the community commitment, and then we could always schedule a one-on-one call. Actually, I'll put that in the chat as well. If anybody's interested and wants to connect with me to have a one-on-one to understand a little bit more in depth or to present your business and what you do, we could have a one-on-one call. So I'll put the contact information in the chat, and anybody who's watching, you already know, you could call 514-651-4545. We are on WhatsApp, so you can message that from anywhere in the world. Or you can send us an email at ofcwecare@gmail.com. I think I covered everything. So now I want to give the opportunity to Tasha's other half that I see on the screen to introduce himself. And then Brother Ja, if you want to also introduce yourself and let us know what you do, you'll go up next. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Guy Diller from Ivory Coast, co-CEO of Rocket Black & Co. I do speak French, pas aussi français.
Ah, tu parles français aussi? Good. Follow me down. You're in Calgary and you speak French? Oh no, are you in Calgary?
I'm in Calgary.
Calgary.
Yeah. Calgary, yeah.
Wow, and you speak French. Ça c'est rare. On voit pas beaucoup de ça en Calgary. Ça c'est exceptionnel.
Il n'y en a pas beaucoup, mais je sais qu'il y a une grosse communauté francophone à Edmonton. Alors, ça fait,
Very cool.
ça fait plaisir de rencontrer tout le monde. J'ai entendu parler de bonnes choses au fait par rapport à ce truc-là. Alors, j'espère qu'on va pouvoir faire des affaires ensemble.
Good. Ah, moi aussi. Merci beaucoup. And so, guys, I think everybody on here is bilingual except Kevin, or I don't know if Kevin is. Is Kevin bilingual? That's right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, basically, just to recap, our brother's just introducing himself, and he's happy to be here. All right. Great stuff. Good. Merci. Bienvenue. Brother Jean, bienvenue. S'il vous plaît, laissez-nous savoir qu'est-ce que vous faites. English or French, like I said.
Oui, bonjour, mais I will try both.
Okay.
First in French.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
Oui, je vous
correctly?
entends. Yep.
Okay. So mon nom c'est Jean Quadio, dirigeant d'une firme service financier. On fait des loans, on fait des prêts aux particuliers, aux petites entreprises. Donc on est directement, soutient vraiment financièrement, principalement les membres de la diaspora, ce qui est environ 80% de notre clientèle. Et puis, et voilà, donc on est là pour les accompagner, les nouveaux arrivants, les gens qui sont déjà là pour déjà comme on appelle, les guider vers le processus, comprendre un peu leur historique de crédit, comprendre un peu comment discuter avec les banques pour obtenir de gros prêts pour leur maison et tout ça. Et en même temps aussi, on propose des prêts alternatifs pour leurs besoins de tous les jours, pour éventuellement des urgences au pays, ainsi de suite, et puis aux petites entreprises également.
Nice.
Donc, ça fait depuis 2018 qu'on opère. Et donc là, on a un peu des clients là, nos clients principalement au Québec. L'année dernière, on a commencé à avoir des clients à servir l'Ontario. Et voilà, et donc on profite maintenant par le biais des organisations telles que l'OFC pour se faire connaître de façon, je veux dire, plus officielle en fait, pour montrer que dans la communauté, il y a ce genre de service qui existe. Voilà.
Nice. Will you do it in English, or you want me to translate it for you?
I can try. I mean, you'll add up. I mean, a little bit.
Okay, cool.
So my name is Jean Quadio. Oh, by the way, originally from Ivory Coast. So I'm the owner, let's say, CEO of Marfield Financial. So Marfield Financial is a loan service company. So we offer loan to businesses and first consumer loans as well to folks, let's say, basically in the diaspora, which is almost 80% of our clientele. So we provide additional services as understanding the credits, how to rebate the credits, how to navigate through all the information from banks, how to be, correctly positioned before getting, a mortgage, for example, from a bank, etc. And so, in addition to that, we provided, some personal and business loan. So we've been operating since 2018, and we almost have, let's say, 15 years of experience in the loan servicing industry. So yeah, so we're happy to to come up into the OFC circle community to kind of provide, to let people know that we exist and service like this, exist in the community. So in case you have a need for, urgent matter to address, you need a little financing for your personal stuff or for your family back in your country, in your home country. So just, contact us and we'll be happy to help you.
Amazing. And can you share your contact information for us, brother?
Yeah, sure. You do have my contact information. So yeah, just you can share
you put it in the chat already?
Not yet. I will do.
Yes, and say it out loud. So for those who might be watching this after, because we load them on YouTube and then we share it on our channel. So if somebody's listening and they want some information about the loans, I want them to be able to contact you. So please also share your email or your phone number, whatever is better or even your website, whatever is better for people to connect with you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be adding the website. So the website is www.marfilfinancial.com. So Marfil, MARFIL mafifinancial.com, and you can also send us an email to at info@mafifinancial.com. So in the website, and you can find us in LinkedIn or Facebook, and another one as well. I don't remember. But over
LinkedIn,
there in the
Facebook, maybe.
website, yeah,
Good.
exactly. You can find us over there, and you have the email address or the phone number.
Well,
Yeah.
this is awesome, brother. What you're doing is exceptional. We appreciate having you. And actually, as you're saying it, let's set up a time to have you to be one of our guests on our radio show, on our podcast. That would be great. And anybody, like I said, we do it for anybody all over the world because we do the interviews over Zoom for the most part. Sometimes we do them in studio, but for the most part, these days we do them over Zoom. So let's set up as soon as you're ready. If you're ready now, just actually, if you are ready, just put it in the chat. Say you would like to have an interview, and then we will set it up. All right, member services will set it up for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to see the agenda for the month because since
Oh yeah, no
September
stress,
going
no
to
stress. Just letting you know we are here.
a
It's
lot of
because
meetings in the month,
yeah,
but yeah, for sure
yeah, because
we'll be
what you're
doing
doing is
something like
great,
this.
and I think the more people that know your service is available, the more people that will be able to reach out. And actually, I'm glad Darren is here. I don't know, I cannot remember if you guys had an opportunity to connect, but Darren is the travel agent that I said I would love for you guys to be able to connect. He worked at Vasco's, and sorry, he works at Vasco's Travel, and so he's the travel agent that I had mentioned to you that because I remember we were talking about how there was like emergency loans for people who need to travel.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
So Jean is the person I was talking about. So voila, you guys are both on the line. That's so awesome. Glad.
yes, definitely, Jean.
That awesome.
That would be good because a lot of times, like within the travel industry, some people they want to do loans, but I mean, like it's like within the travel, especially at our agency at Vasco's, they don't have specifically proper channel for that, and so that I think would be good to get like a proper channel for a place to be able to where we could connect the travel and loans.
Yeah,
Awesome.
exactly. It does. I mean, that was existing before the pandemic, and right after. When pandemic hit, all these channels were kind of on the side because folks were mostly focusing on the traditional way to service loan. So that's why. But it's gonna be slowly coming back to life. You're gonna see more and more folks like us who can provide this kind of channel. But I'll be
Yes,
happy to kind of see whatever services we can we can pass.
Amazing.
definitely.
Guys, this is why
Yeah.
we are here. This is the power of the OFC. It is to be able to bridge and to create these opportunities for us within the community. So I'm really excited for that. So that's great. So okay, so now I think with no further ado, I will now dive in. Tasha, yes.
Sorry about that. Sorry. Jean-Guy was asking for your information. He'd like to reach out to you. So I have I have the email and the website, but I was wondering if you wouldn't mind sharing your contact information so he can reach out to you. Is that okay? Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, you're on mute, brother. Oh, he just put it directly in the chat.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
Good.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're within the UFC, so no problem sharing my contact.
Okay, great.
So you can directly mail me
Perfect.
email address and
Cool. This is
problem.
good stuff.
Okay,
Guys,
great.
this is great.
Thank you.
So okay, so let me deep dive a little bit. So let me introduce one of the initiatives. And now this is a conversational piece. Okay, so I'm going to be putting some stuff out, but I definitely would like some feedback from you guys in terms of the community. So we are in the process of setting up a focus groups. Okay, now first off, let me explain why we're doing that and what a focus group is going to consist of. So as you guys know, we do these meetings on a weekly basis, and the purpose is this, is for us to be able to network and to be able to connect. But we don't deep dive, so to speak, into particular issues that are important to us as individuals of the community. And so this is feedback that we got from the members of the community in terms of what some of their needs are, and even us administratively, as we're looking at some of the needs of the community, we're realizing that we have some shortcomings. Okay. And so what we're doing with the focus groups is we're first off going to be discussing healing as a community. Okay. Now this is a really important piece. For those who I've already shared this with, you know where we are with this and why it's important. If we are really going to build as a community, it is imperative that we heal ourselves so that we do not pass on any generational negative energy to our future generations. There's, as a community, we're all suffering with different types of traumas. Sometimes it's not even a trauma. It could be a trauma that we've experienced as a child that is somewhere deep embedded in us that is preventing us from excelling in certain things in life. It could be a trauma from even a past life experience that is with you now in this one. It could be even a trauma that you experienced while you're in your mother's womb that is registered in your subconscious and is preventing you from excelling and being your optimal self. So the OFC, we partnered with Dr. Joan. Now I want to take a quick moment and just share a 2-minute clip of Dr. Joan. She would normally be in the sessions with us. But we're working on a bunch of things, and I know today was a heavy day for her, so she wasn't able to join. But let me take a quick moment just to share the little clip with Dr. Joan, and then we'll come back.
There are some principles. There are some principles that once you set a vision, there are some principles that immediately begin to interplay with that vision. Number one, it's all an illusion anyway. So the thing that's in front of you right now, you have to see past it and see the thing that actually is. But the other principle is, as soon as you set that vision, the opposite has to happen first in order for that to come. Now, let me explain that a little bit, because the principle is sound. The idea of negative, positive, and that you need that negative charge in order to attract that positive, right? So we set a goal or a vision, whatever it is, but what you have to recognize that's going to happen first is that you're first going to encounter the opposite of that. And it is the opposite of that that then allows you to actually release any fears that are related to the coming positive, right? So the thing that's going to get you from here to there is actually be able to look at yourself, face all the fears when you see the opposite of that. And as you release what you resist, and what comes is naturally that positive space, and then the thing that you see. But you are so right that there needs to be that movement and that flow with what is, because unless you're able to flow with it and see it for what it is, you can actually hinder yourself, stall yourself, and actually maintain that space that is supposed to empty out eventually.
So that was a short little intro of Dr. Jones. So she is a psychotherapist and the co-creator of the National Healing Journey. So now what is cool about what we're doing with these focus groups is that once the focus groups gets to us 30 participants, Dr. Jones will participate with the group. So that is awesome, because for anybody who knows, when it comes to getting any kind of mental health support, it's not the most it's not cheap. Let's just be very frank and very blunt. So being able to get access through a focus group to be able to connect. Now, understanding you're not going to be able to deep dive. It's not like it's a one-on-one session, but knowing that you could express yourself, you have somebody within the collective that is a professional, that is here to share with you, that is here to hear what you're going through and to give you different tips and tricks. It's exceptional. So we're really excited to be able to do that. And the focus groups are only $5 a month. So, and it's $5 a month for the household. So anybody within the household, they are exclusive to OFC members. I have to say that, but you are welcome to be able to participate and to be able to build with the community and to be able to get that kind of healing. Now, as I'm talking about that, I'll also just deep dive a little bit more on the healing part, because there's another cool component to what Dr. Jones is doing, and it's the training and certification part. So basically, anybody who is a healer, anybody who knows a healer, anybody who you could be a registered nurse as well, like people who are in the industry, if you're interested in becoming certified as a healer, then we could do that for you as well. So everybody will go through the healing journey, but then once you come out of the healing journey, if you do want to now help to heal others, you'll be able to do that. And the cool part about that is that it's a profession that you could charge for, right? It's something that you could charge up to $150 an hour to be able to be a healer in this process. So it's going to be it's a great opportunity. One, because as you all know, there's people in the community who need healing, who need this mental, spiritual, physical support. But then at the same time, it is going to create a stream of revenue for people within the community as well, to go out and, as they're going out and healing the world, they're also be in a position to support themselves financially. So we're really excited about this initiative and excited to be able to make this available to members of the community. In the next, well, actually by next week, we're putting out the first wave of forms throughout all the members for those who are interested in participating in the focus groups. You'll have the opportunity to sign up, and that's going to be cool. So I'll explain the other topics, and then I'll explain some of the other benefits of the focus groups. And one, if I'm talking fast, guys, please fais-moi signe, let me know that I'm talking too fast. And if you have any questions, like I said, you don't have to wait till I'm finished. Feel free to raise your hand. You could ask any questions as they come up. The other topics we're going to be focused on within our focus groups is food security. What does that mean? So food security, as you guys see, the cost of food is just getting nuts. Now, the OFC, we are blessed that we are one of the, I think, only organizations, Black organizations specifically, that or melanated focus organization that own a 4-season greenhouse. All right, so which means that now that was an important investment for us, and it was so that we could continue to provide food to the community year round. But food security is a really important topic, and it's something that we should be discussing as a collective to ensure that if these prices get completely bananas, that we have a means of feeding ourselves and our family if that is the case. So these are things that, again, we want to be we want to be prepared. We want to start. My mother and my grandmother used to say prevention is better than cure. So we don't want to be reactive as a community. The OFC, we're very adamant about thinking ahead, planning ahead, and just being prepared for circumstances. We are blessed to have a lot of participants, a lot of members within the community. There's power in numbers. There's a power in knowing that you're building with people who share the same values as you. And there's no reason why we should not be prepared when it comes to different life circumstances. All right. Now, with that, the other thing is that we have the emergency response program. Sorry, the emergency response to natural disasters. So just recently, when I say recently, a couple of weeks ago at this point, in Montreal, we had an ice storm. Now, and I even know there's, as I was even talking to Tasha, like in the out west, it's a different challenge where you guys have fire, all kind of crazy things happening out there as well. But the point is, there's natural disasters that happen. What do we do in the event that we lose power for a consecutive amount of days? Where do we go? What kind of support is available to us? These are things that we should be thinking about as a community. We should be brainstorming around. Again, the goal is preservation here, guys. We want to make sure that we live and we don't want to just be surviving. We want to set ourselves up so that we could thrive regardless of the situation or circumstance. And all it takes is just taking a bit of time to plan and to prepare. right? And that's what we're encouraging within the OFC community. So that's the third focus. And the last primary focus, and I say primary because the focus groups will have the freedom and the autonomy to discuss things that is important to them as a collective. But the first four topics are what we're putting to the forefront because we think they're very important. So the last one is finances. And when we say finances, it's what happens if, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's been hearing about the instability of the funds, the potential of banks collapsing. We've seen some in the United States that have already collapsed. We've seen in different parts of the world. What do we do in the event that we do not have access to currency? What happens if we don't, if for some reason the banks close and we no longer have access to money? How do we function as a community? How do we barter? How do we make sure that, like our lights are staying on? What do we do as a people? And these are things that we're going to be coming together as a focus group, brainstorming on, talking about, sharing different ideas, different suggestions, and things like that. Some of the other topics that some of the members started to talk about or say that they're interested in is like education and things like that. So alternative education for our children, the certain things like that, nation building. What does it mean for us to establish our own nation? Different little topics like that. But I say little topics, those are huge topics, by the way. But the point is things that we'll be able to discuss as a community, as a collective. All right. No questions about those things. Okay, cool. Now, another cool nugget, what we're implementing within the focus groups is a financial incentive. Okay, so like I had mentioned at the beginning, the focus groups, we want to get them to on average 30 participants each focus group. They could grow past 30, but the target is to get to 30 participants per group. Now, when you are in a group and you're bringing people in, you're inviting people that could use healing, that are healers, or that are just interested about some of the other topics and they want to participate, there's going to be a commission given to the focus group off of the person that joins the collective. So now, and that commission, it's going to be up to the focus group to decide what they want to do with it. So they can, as a focus group, you could decide that you want to just divvy it up amongst the members. Everybody, once you've collected a certain amount within the pot, you want to just, break bread, that everybody come out with a couple bucks. Great, you could do that. As a group, you could decide that, let's invest in something, let's put on an event, let's do something, but you have a little operating budget, which is a cool little incentive for the people who are participating in the focus groups, in addition to obviously preparing for your own preservation. But there is that cool little financial incentive that we've put in place to be able to support and just to create a little bit of an incentive for members of the community. Am I forgetting anything? The focus groups are going to be bi-weekly, so they're every 2 weeks, and unless a participant is being invited by a member of a focus group, there's going to be a vetting process. Even though they're coming through the OFC, we will still, out of respect for the focus group, before adding them in, we will introduce that person to the focus group. So we'll let you know, this is XYZ, he or she would like to join your focus group. Yay or nay, any questions, you'll be welcome to ask for more references if you so choose. If you're not sure who the person is and you're not too comfortable having the person on, it's going to be up to the discretion of the focus group, which is really awesome. And again, it's just to make sure that everybody feels comfortable. We are building together as a community and we're building these bonds and relationships. Now, so once the person is approved, then the next session they'll be welcome to participate, and we're going to be encouraging that the president of the focus group, oh, that is one thing I forgot to mention, we're going to encourage that each focus group have a president, a secretary, as well as a treasurer. All right, for the obvious reasons. The president helps to run the weekly sessions. The secretary will have to keep attendance and who has participated and make sure that people are being invited and stuff coming out. And the treasurer just keeps track of the funds that are generated by the focus group. But if the focus group decides that they want to have an outreach person, a marketing person, whatever be the case, they're welcome to do that. We just ask that those 3 roles be covered within each focus group. And again, it's up to the discretion of the participants of the focus group. The other cool thing with the focus groups, as you guys know, the network is global, but the focus groups are regional. So you will have members from your area. And again, for obvious reasons, in case there is something going on, there's some kind of natural disaster, it's good to know that you have connected with people who are within a particular radius, so that you guys can support each other, you guys can build with each other, and you guys are able to support each other like that. All right. Did I cover all the points? I think I did. Now, did we have any questions about the focus groups? Because if not, then I'm going to mention one more cool initiative that we're setting up that I hope to get you all support with, and then we'll set up to close up. Okay, no questions, no concerns, no comments. Oh, I see some stuff in the chat. Let me make sure. No, okay, everything's good. Okay, we are setting up what we're calling the Earth Nation. All right. The Earth Nation is an initiative that we have going on, and it goes directly in line with our healing journey. Okay, so the Earth Nation, again, is going to be another cool little program within the OFC. This one will have no cost to join. And actually, you could just be a subscriber, which means that you don't even necessarily have to pay a membership to become a member of our Earth Nation, because it's like a subscription that you're joining. There's three things you're agreeing to when you join the OFC Earth Nation. Number one, you're agreeing that you're in agreement with building together as a community, working together as a community, supporting each other, obviously very similar to the OFC. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that you are in agreement that we as a community are suffering from trauma. All right. And that we need to be healed from that trauma. All right. That is the second thing that you're agreeing to when you join. The third thing is that you also believe that the government should be offsetting the cost of our trauma, just like they do for every other community, right? So we are petitioning and we're preparing to fight on behalf of the community to help to offset the cost of the healing that is necessary within the community. So our goal is between now and next year to get 100,000 participants who are willing to sign up to become a part of the Earth Nation, who are willing to, basically support us in this fight by signing that petition and becoming a participant in the Earth Nation. There'll be like we said, no cost to join. But one cool thing we will ask people once you join is to support us by purchasing a piece of our merchandise. So we have a flag that has our Earth Nation colors, and I'll share it in a moment. We have the flag. Actually, while I'm talking, I'll pull it up. So we have the flag, and then we also have you'll be able to purchase the flag if you want. You could purchase a pin, you'll be able to purchase a keychain, and you'll be able to purchase these cool, I'm not sure if you guys can see, you know what, I'll share a picture as well. We have Melanation t-shirts. All right. So you'll be able to purchase t-shirts. Just again, it supports the mission, it supports what we're trying to do as a community, but then also it helps to serve as some marketing. So because as people see you in your t-shirt, or they see you with your pin, you'll be able to let them know that yes, you are part of the Earth Nation, and they could ask more about it, and then you can invite them to sign the petition or to support or encourage. Let me show you guys the t-shirt real quick, and I'll show you guys the flag, and then we will close up. I think that's it. Again, I keep asking, I just want to make sure, I'm just validating that there's no additional questions or concerns. Okay, cool. Give me a moment as I pull up our flag. Of course, I got a gazillion windows open. Now I can't find it. All right, downloads. Here it is. View. Obviously, yes, I could have been ready with this. There's a lot happening today, guys. All right, there's a lot happening. All right. Okay, there it is. All right, so let me share my screen again. So this is the Earth. Can everybody see this? Just a thumbs up or a yes,
Yeah.
or yeah, okay, perfect. So this is our Earth Nation flag, guys. Just to explain it very quickly, for those who know Garvey, I'm a huge Garvey fan. Obviously, a lot of people from within the community are, because he is a great example in terms of how we build as a people. So we we took the concept from the Garvey flag, except we intentionally turned the lines vertical because we feel as a people it's our time to stand up opposed to being lying down. So that's why all the lines are standing up. The red in our case is the blood that unifies the people. The black in our case is melanin. It's the universe. It is carbon that we all are a part of. And green represents Gaia, which is Mother Nature, which is the earth. These circles represent the different shades of melanin that exist from the darkest to the lightest, and they intentionally come in a circle because we're all one people and we're all one in the same. Every white line around the colors represents spirit, and the gold represents the sun and wealth. So that is what our flag is. Now, I'll also show you guys the Melanation t-shirts. Voila. Here's my family, and these are the Melanation t-shirts. All right. So and these are some of the merch that you'll be able to purchase when you are joining the Earth Nation. All right. So I'll stop sharing. Now, I want to thank you all who participated today and who listened to what we're doing. If you have any questions, if you're interested, if you already know you like the concept of the Earth Nation and you want to participate, please put it in the chat. We will follow up with you once we launch it to make sure that you're able to participate. If there's no other questions, concerns, or comments, I will close us up for this evening. Again, I am grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator, and I'm grateful to our ancestors for creating this time for us to be able to get together and to be able to build. And I just ask that life just continue to bless each and every one of you, bless your businesses, that they be able to grow, that they be able to continue to sustain yourself, sustain your family, as well as the community. Hotep, amen, and ashe. I'm so grateful to you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any other questions, concerns, comments. And again, I thank you all as guests who participated today. Have a great night, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great night.